Stavropol is a city and the administrative center of Stavropol Krai, Russia. As of the 2010 census, its population was 398,539. Etymology. The name, Stavropol, is a Russian rendition of the Greek name, Stavropol, meaning, the city of the cross. According to legend, soldiers found a stone cross there while building the fortress in the city's future location. The Turks call the city Shetkala, meaning Shep Fort. History. It was founded on October 22, 1777 following the Russo-Turkish War of 1768 to 1774 as a military encampment, and was granted city status in 1785. Prince Grigory Potemkin, who founded Stavropol as one of 10 fortresses built between Azov and Mozdok at the request of Catherine the Great, played a leading role in the creation of the city. Don Cossacks, particularly those from the Kopersky Regiment, settled the area in and around the cities of Stavropol and Georgiesk with a mission to defend borders of the empire. Alexander I in 1809 invited several Armenian families to settle by the fortress, in order to encourage trade in the region. Stavropol's strategic location aided in the Russian Empire's conquest of the Caucasus. By the early 19th century the city grew into a busy trade center of the North Caucasus. In 1843, an episcopal see of the Russian Orthodox Church was established in Stavropol, and in 1847, the city became the seat of Stavropol Governorate. During the Russian Civil War the city changed hands several times and finally was captured by the Red Army from the Volunteer Army of General Anton Denikin on January 29, 1920. The city was renamed Voroshilsk on May 5, 1935, after Clement Voroshilov, but the original name was restored in 1943. The Great Patriotic War took a heavy toll on the city, and between August 3, 1942 and January 21, 1943 Stavropol was occupied by the Germans. Since 1946, natural gas has been extracted near the city. Later on, a pipeline to supply Moscow was built. Administrative and municipal status. Stavropol is the administrative center of the Krai. Within the framework of administrative divisions, it is, together with one rural locality, incorporated as the city of Krai. Significance of Stavropol, an administrative unit with the status equal to that of the districts. As a municipal division, the city of Krai. Significance of Stavropol is incorporated as Stavropol Urban Okrug. Economy. Stavropol's economy focuses on the production of automobiles, furniture, and construction equipment and materials. The city relies on air transport, rail, and highway connections to other Russian cities. Demographics. Stavropol's population includes a significant number of refugees escaping the strife or instability of the Russian border regions and Caucasus nations to the south. Facilities. Stavropol has a theatre and an association football team called FC Dynamo Stavropol. The main educational institutions of the town include Stavropol State University, North Caucasus State Technical University, Agrarian University, and Stavropol State Medical University. The area of Russia in which Stavropol resides is very mountainous, placing the city in the midst of the Northern Caucasus mountain range. The city has one of the biggest city parks in Russia, Central Park, covering up to 12 hectares. The city, like many other Russian cities, has its own botanical garden, which covers up to 18 hectares, including 16 hectares of natural woods. Climate. Stavropol experiences a humid continental climate with short but cold winters and hot summers. Precipitation is rather low, with a 562 mm annual average. Notable people. Well-known Russians who have visited or resided in Stavropol include generals Alexander Suvorov, Alexei Yermolov, and Nikolai Raevsky, the poets Alexander Pushkin and Mikhail Lermontov, who were in political disfavor. the surgeon Nikolai Pirogov, Alexander Griboidov, Leo Tolstoy, and the national poet of Ossetia, Kosta Kutugorov. The first and only executive president of the Soviet Union, Mikhail Gorbachev, was born in Stavropol Krai and spent several years working in the city of Stavropol as the head of the Krai's administration. Gorbachev's chief mentor, longtime friend, and predecessor Yuri Andropov was also born in Stavropol Krai. Twin towns and sister cities. Stavropol is twinned with Des Moines, Iowa, United States; Béziers, France; Pazardzhik, Bulgaria; Yerevan, Armenia; Zhenjiang, China.